A traditional 20-page business plan is often a collection of unproven assumptions and static financial goals. By the time you finish writing it, the market has likely shifted, leaving you locked into a strategy that no longer fits the reality of your industry. Instead of a rigid binder, we use a business mind map. It is a liquid framework that expands as you learn, and it costs nothing but your time to create. To begin, you only need a large blank space, 2 colors of ink, and a clear list of your personal passions and the specific tasks you want to avoid. Moving from a linear document to a visual map changes how you view your business. It shifts the focus from following a fixed set of rules to identifying a branching series of opportunities. The center of your map is the foundation. Place your core passion at the middle, then draw an outer ring defining your overall mission. Push away ideas based solely on market gaps. If you don't genuinely enjoy it, you'll abandon it. Passion is a requirement for persistence. The founder who loves the daily work can outlast those motivated only by profit. Now, draw your first branch. This represents your lowest friction execution step, the simplest possible action you can take today to bring the idea to life. Avoid the trap of over-engineering this phase. Building a complex app or custom hardware at the start often traps you in third-party ecosystems and slows your momentum before you've even made your first sale. Starting with a simple, immediate step ensures that you are moving instead of planning. It prevents the paralysis that happens when a founder tries to solve every technical problem before they've even launched. As you execute that first step, add secondary nodes to represent your growing network. Every conversation becomes a data point. This network acts as a pipeline. Those contacts lead directly to branch partnerships and sponsorships, providing a natural path to grow. Instead of committing to one revenue model, use these branches to run monetization experiments. You are testing different brand alignments and services to see which ones the market actually values. This experimental approach is more resilient than a traditional financial forecast. If one revenue branch doesn't perform, you haven't broken the entire business. You just stop investing in that specific node. Treating income as a branching experiment removes the pressure of being right on day one. It gives you the flexibility to pivot your business model as soon as you see a better opportunity. Return to the center of your map and draw a new primary branch labeled Team. This side of the map is dedicated to your operations and support. The education system often tells us to work on our weaknesses to become well-rounded. In business, spending time on tasks you aren't good at is a drain on your most valuable resource, your energy. List every task you hate doing on this branch. These bubbles for accounting, administration, or editing define your future hires and partners. Mapping out these friction points allows you to eventually outsource them. This protects your time, ensuring you stay focused on core work that grows the company. Now, draw a branch extending upward for future scale. Here, you plot long-term ideas like merchandising or physical products that grow independent of your time. You might not act on these ideas for years. However, including them on your map today sets a psychological baseline for where the business can go. This creates a priming effect. Because you visualize these goals, your brain will be more likely to recognize the right manufacturer or partner the moment you encounter them in your daily life. Systematically identifying the work you will eventually offload and the scale you want to reach provides a path to growth. It moves the business away from a manual grind and toward a repeatable, self-scaling system. When you look at the map as a whole, you'll see hidden connections. A contact in your network branch might be the exact person to fill a role in your team branch. This liquid map never becomes obsolete. As the world changes, you can add new ideas and remove branches that no longer work without destroying your foundation. Focus on your Step 1 execution bubble, the simplest task you wrote down. Complete that one action before you go to sleep tonight. A living blueprint provides a framework for growth that stays current. It is a structure designed to adapt at the same speed as the entrepreneur.